so with everything that, you know, we've been talking about and discussing and kind of like, you know, hit the nail on the, you know, hit the head on the nail on the head. After all that, do you think people are getting it?
I hope y'all get it. Like, it's only right though.
No, for real.
What I've seen, no. But I mean, I don't have hope for y'all. JK, I'm joking.
Really though, like, that's really based on like the generation we live in. You feel me? Like,
It's so disconnected.
it's really like people just want to have fun. If y'all really look at it, like, people just want to have
true.
fun, for me, want to have a good time, for me.
That's true.
People get in a relationship just to have a good time,
That's
for
true.
me. When it gets boring, when it gets too hard, people just leave,
Yeah.
you feel me? That's how you know stuff
true.
wasn't genuine in the first place. And I feel like, I don't know, some people get it, some people don't get it.
Exactly.
It can be very superficial, but like I said, like, and it's okay to not want those things. Like, it's okay to not necessarily want to be fully committed. Like I say to most girls my age, or my advice, because I don't think you have to, like, people feel as though just because someone is showing effort that you have to be, like, you're entitled to stick with that person, because it's like in your head it's like, where else am I gonna find this? Baby, don't do that. Don't
That's
I see
true.
that a lot.
That's true.
I see
That's
that a
true.
lot.
Don't do that. People will feel like they have to stick in the situation because, okay,
There's
well, we
no
love
one
each
else-
other, it's been so long.
Yeah.
da, da, da. No, this is your life. If you are unfulfilled, you have to do something about it. Like, I just feel as though people aren't honest. Like, people will, and another thing that I always say, like, to, like, women, men aren't stupid. Like, I don't know, I feel like girls always feel like, oh, he's a fool, da da da, he doesn't want me, da da da. I don't, like, I just feel as though sometimes we go into situations as boo-boo the fool. Like we said earlier, if a man will tell you sometimes if he doesn't want to be in a relationship, sometimes it's not that obvious,
but you can
sometimes it's hidden in the little questions that they say in the beginning. Like, you have to be very aware. Men aren't dumb. They'll ask you, okay, well, what are you looking for? They'll ask you about all these things, get to know you, just so they can flip the script on you. They're going to use what you said against you. They're going to become exactly what you want to pretend, just so they can get what they want. It's selfish, I know. People are selfish. It happens. Like, I just, again, go ahead, June. Jump in.
You tell me, you come to me and you tell me everything you want, right? And I try to fit that for you. Feel me? Not in a sense like that I'm flogging, but like, say you don't want a relationship, right?
Right.
And I act accordingly. I still show you all this, but I act like as you told me, you don't want a relationship. And then you feel some type of way because I'm acting like that. Is it really selfish of me because I'm acting of how you want things to be portrayed?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
No, I agree. That's what I was saying earlier. But in this particular situation, I'm saying, do not become boo-boo the fool and like fall for a man's lies for him being exactly what you want, Prince Charming kind of thing. Because sometimes, it's not genuine. Sometimes it's genuinely just not. And again, we just have to know the difference sometimes.
That's true, because sometimes you'll give insight on what you want and the guy will do it, but he's not doing it in genuine, like being like he's genuinely into you. You know what I'm saying? He'll do it to manipulate
playing that
you.
part,
And playing that role, and then you fall for him and you fall hard, shawty, because you fell.
You can't be that easy. You can't give somebody everything all at once.
Yeah, that's true. And definitely not within the first 6 months.
Exactly. You have to, I think it's important to stay mysterious.
No, because you learn and you live and you learn. Like,
you have to
you
stay
just live and you learn.
mysterious to a certain extent. Like, you can't just give everyone everything, but that's a different conversation.
That is a different conversation. Moral of the story.
But are people getting it?
No.
I think that more,
I hope so, like Junie said.
with what we have going on here, this is why I think it's so important for young people to communicate and talk and have these conversations. And I think more and more people are starting to do it. So there is hope. There is hope, you know, through the reshares, and slowly but surely. Again, I think sometimes the point can go right over your head, but for the most part, I'd really hope, because I feel like, I mean, we're pretty good.
I mean, I know. The only reason why
I would say, hopefully.
There's more knots than is.
No, that's a fact though. But
People, it's not like people do they get it or not. I feel like people don't want to get it.
that's true. There's a level of like, I'm comfortable. I like having fun. I don't want to take anything serious right now.
Exactly.
And that's okay, but be honest about that
honest,
going
yeah.
into a situation.
Exactly.
If you don't want that, say that, but don't try
That's true.
to twist somebody's
Let me tell you from a I don't, excuse my language, from a green eyes nigga perspective. Let me tell you that. Niggas look at it as, if I go in there being genuine and, you feel me, honest, they're not gonna get what they want. And that's selfish.
That is selfish.
That's why I said green. You feel me? They green like that. You feel me? People really think like that. If I go tell her the truth, she's not gonna wanna rock with me no more. Now I'm not gonna get what I want.
That's very true.
So you feel me? It's not in a sense like, again, that they don't get it. They don't want to get it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's toxic.
It's
but
toxic, but I get what word. I get it. No, and a lot of men have that perspective, and it's not okay. Drake even said it himself. I only lie to those who I have to protect. That's not what. What?
No, how does that add up?
If y'all really listen to Drake, he be on some BS. I'm like, wait, hold on. He said what? I'm like,
I don't know nothing about no Drake.
Anyways, guys, that was intense. But so basically, another topic that I talked about on this, season was finding balance. I had Sydney on this episode, and my question to start up this conversation would be, what is the hardest part about trying to find balance?
Well, if you watched the video, I hope you did.
Watch it.
I speak about, again, finding balance. I think that I said, and I still agree with, reflecting on the end of the year, the hardest part about finding balance is just multitasking. I'm not good at it personally. Like, again, I said that you have to break down your goals into like subsections. Like for me, I have my personal development goals that involves like, me going to therapy, my mental health, me prioritizing myself. And then there's my career goals, like my education. I'm finishing school soon. What do I need to do? Internships, jobs. What do I want to do with my life? I have family. I have 2 nephews who are young. They're growing up. I know they need their aunt. My mom, who's getting older. Sometimes you have people who have sicknesses sometimes. It's a lot to balance sometimes, balancing out family, everything. So I just feel like it's so hard to split yourself when you have all those different things going on, and you just gotta have to be patient with yourself. Realize that you can do anything, but you can't do everything. So I think it's just trying to put myself in all these places and still trying to, at the end of the day, do what I have to do for me, because again, I would consider myself a bit of a selfish person, just because I prioritize what I value most in my life, because for a long time I just didn't. And sometimes you have to go through those seasons, those changes, to really redirect yourself. And so if right now that's what I have to do, unfortunately for others, that's what I have to do. But for me and my household,
I have a lot to say on this topic, surprisingly. But like, for real though, I feel like one main point of finding balance is breaking down your wants and your needs. You feel me? What you need in life. You feel me? What you need to be doing and what you want to be doing. Everybody want to go party. Everybody want to go have a good time with their friends. But you gotta look at it for the young people out there. You feel me? That still live with your peoples. There's gonna be a time where you gonna have to move out. You feel me? It's gonna be a time where you gonna feel me. I think I said it. I don't know if I said this in the last video or something I was talking about, but poverty is real. I want to say that, you feel me? Like, poverty is real, you feel me? You gotta really sit there and focus on what you really want in your life, you feel me? I feel like a lot of people don't know their purpose, so they can't find a balance of what they need to be doing.
That's true.
So I feel like once you find that purpose, you feel me, and put your objectives and then what you want, you feel me, and then find a balance between that, then you can be successful in whatever you need to be doing.
That's true. I agree 110%. To piggyback off what you said, the key thing that you just said that I'm gonna repeat, a lot of people do not know their purpose, so you find yourself in things that you have no business doing. And you wonder why you are not able to. Exactly.
I hear that all the time. Why does this always happen to me?
Because you're not in your purpose.
Reflect.
You're not in your purpose. You're not doing anything that has to do with anything with your purpose, and you're complaining that you're. And then one thing, and this is one thing about God is that He will have you keep going through the same thing until you learn the lesson. Lessons missed is lessons repeated. You will continue going through it over and over again until you learn the lesson. This is why when you are going through something, instead of saying why me and trying to throw a pity party, I get it, life sucks, it does hurt, this is for everybody, life is hard, but you have to sit and ask yourself, what is the lesson here, and then try to adapt and move on. And that's the key thing of balance, is literally knowing your purpose. What is my purpose here? And being in tune with yourself goes back to knowing yourself.
I feel like it is, you feel me? Another thing I learned is that all this, you feel me, I play football, you feel me? I go through a lot of stuff. Like, I learned, like, you feel me, look back at what you doing, you feel me? And then it's one thing I think a lot, and it's like, I don't believe in like accidents. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't believe in accidents. I feel like if you was doing what you need to be doing, no accident would have been happening. Like in a car accident, somebody had to not be paying attention. You feel me? For something to happen. You feel me? But if you stay on P's and necessary focus, you feel me? Don't put yourself in places you shouldn't be. You feel me? If something out of your control happen, then you can consider that an accident. You feel me? But like control what you control and do what you need to do. You feel me? I feel like things should be in your favor. You feel me?
Until then, yeah.
I think, and personally for me, I like to look at other people for inspiration, because again, you can't expect to hang around a certain type of people and get to a certain place. It doesn't happen. And a lot of people struggle with that because, you know, again, people tie themselves to things because of different reasons. Could be longevity of a relationship, who this person is, what they're doing for you, like whatever attachment you have. Again, that's why alone time, that peace and quiet, you will get your questions answered if you're looking for it. But yeah, a lot of people, you have to be very mindful about who you surround yourself with, because again, like they always say, if you're hanging around 3 idiots, you're the 4th one. You hang around 3 billionaires, you're the 4th one. Like it is, and people don't believe that. They're like, oh, well, I can have a friend and not do what they do. So if you don't agree with what your friend's doing, why are you there? Because you support them, because after a certain time, no one likes to be criticized constantly.
That's true.
You get to becoming who you be around without even peeping. You feel me? Because like, say you got a certain goal in life. I'm gonna use myself as an example. I'm an athlete. Say I hang around non-athletes. Not saying that's a bad thing, but if you surround yourself with more athletes, you feel me? That drive, that passion, that need to always get better. You're gonna be in that circle and you're gonna wanna be better, you feel me? If you hang around people that, you feel me, that have other things going in their life, not saying you can't be around, but limit that time. That's another point I was gonna make in finding balance. You feel me? That time, what you do with your time, bro, that is major. That one thing you will never get back, you feel me? Time
is money.
It keep riding, you feel me? It's not like we going back 2020, 2019, that 2022. You feel me? So once it's gonna keep going. What you did yesterday, you feel me? You can't go back and be like, damn, I'm gonna change this. You feel me? What you do your time is major in finding balance. You feel me? If you wasting if you got 24 hours a day and you wasting it on nonsense, you're not gonna have enough time, you feel me, to go do what you really need to do. Now you're gonna have no balance in your life. You feel me? Nothing to break down. I feel like time is another key thing in finding balance in your life.
That's true. I agree.
And to just piggyback off of that with the whole friends thing too, again, you were speaking on the essence of time. Time is valuable. They always say time is money. That's not a lie. That's so true. Again, time is very valuable, and what you do with it is just as important. So when you're choosing who you hang around, it'll come
to piggyback off what you're saying in regards to you know, choosing who you spend your time with and limiting your influence with people. I agree 110%. That's how you balance things. You know you want to be an athlete, so you're gonna surround yourself of the people that you want to be. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be successful, surround yourself with people who by your definition is successful, so that you can learn, piggyback off of them, or, you know, take pointers. And also, you have to also, being successful also takes a level of humility, because you also have to be able to understand that you don't know everything that you know in your field yet. So there are people who know better and who can influence you and help you get and grow and learn and be better. So therefore, you need to surround yourself with people who are where you want to be, so that you can learn. And not to say that the people, like you said, not to say that people who are below you can't be around them. It's just limit your time of influence, because like you said, if you're hanging around with 3 idiots, you are the 4th one. You hang around 3 billionaires, you are the 4th billionaire. So hang around people who you want to be, who you see where you want to be in life. Like, it's all about learning too, and be malleable, be able to take constructive criticism and learn and understand what it means. Like, be able to take pointers and learn, be malleable, basically, like be able to learn.
What it really is, bro, be humble, bro.
For real.
You really don't, like, just be humble. You feel me? Like, people feel like, I want to use the word, but like, people entitled, like, you feel me? You're not entitled to nothing. You feel me? Life don't owe you nothing. You feel me? You gotta go get what you get. You feel me? Everywhere you look, you gotta pay for something. You feel me? If you ain't working to get no bread, you gonna be. You feel me? So I feel like, you feel me, be humble, you feel me, find balance in you feel me? Just like, go back to the main topic we were talking about today. Choose you feel me? Find you, understand you. Once you understand you it's easy to find balance. Now you know what you want.
Exactly.
Now you know what you need to do to get what you want, and then you straight.
Yeah.
That's all you need. Fine, feel me?
That's
And
true.
we're not talking superficial stuff because again,
Yeah.
to go along with the entitlement, the pride, like the ego of people nowadays, like the things that people value in themselves aren't even real things. Like a man will value himself, and I've seen it. Oh, because I make money.
Yeah, and it's
That's
just
not
like,
all
alright.
that you are, babes, and that's quite unfortunate that you think
you
that.
limit yourself to that.
And
That-
again,
it goes back to that. You feel me? Sorry to cut you off.
no, you're good.
But like, yeah, you making money. Be proud of that. But be humble.
Mm-hmm.
Be humble. Cause just like you making money, you can wake up tomorrow, all that gone. Now you grit. You grit.
What you have at the end of the day,
Yep.
the foundation that you
Yep.
set is everything.
Yep.
And you can't
Yep.
go up from there without the foundation. Your whole house gonna fall down.
Yeah.
So yeah, like we were talking about with the friends, the point that I was trying to make is that sometimes, and I've seen this again, people have friends who only gas them up.
Yeah.
Everything that they do, they just agree, da da da
Yes,
da da.
ma'am.
And those same friends who are agreeing with you go talk behind your back with another
Yep.
friend, like, yeah, she's crazy, da 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 da. Word? Nah,
Right.
that's crazy. Have friends who call you out.
Mhm.
People who love you and care about you
Will call
are
you
the
out.
ones who will tell you you're wrong, will stop you dead in your tracks and say, you're not being true to you right now.
Exactly.
And again, you can only have friends like that when you know yourself.
That's
because
true.
real attracts real. Energy is everything in
Mhm.
life. So be very mindful of that.
Yeah.
Gotta
I
be
agree.
able to take that though, you feel me?
That's
And a lot of
It
people
be,
can't.
it be your dog, that your real dog that be trying to put you on, you feel me, let you know what it is, what it ain't. But you take it as, oh, they coming from
Yeah,
you, like, who
exactly.
is you? Now you
Yeah.
start throwing stuff in their face, now it's
Yeah.
like, I ain't finna look out for you no more, now
Yeah,
you feel me, now it's a
yeah.
whole issue.
Don't block your
All
blessings.
cause you feel me, you wanted to be too much of yourself, you feel me, you feel like you better than somebody.
Yeah.
So you gotta be humble, appreciate, you feel me, constructive criticism, you feel
Yeah.
me, you gotta be able to taste them, have humility, you feel me, and that's gonna take you
That's
far in
right.
life, bro.
A wise man knows he knows nothing at all.
Yep.
Mm.
Perfection is an illusion.
Mm.
It is an illusion. It
Mm.
will. You will literally like, cause I take it from someone who is a perfectionist. I'm a perfectionist, and I had to
Same.
learn very hard that I need to stop trying to strive for perfection and strive for improvement instead. I need to be in a place where I need to want to improve. You know, how can I make my day go smoother? How can I make my plans go smoother? How can I make my goals go smoother? Instead of how can I be perfect?
That's
Because
real.
there, you will never be perfect. There's
If you
always
wait, you will never try, and you will never
Exactly.
even get
To-
anywhere near your finish.
I'm
the
telling
to
you.
your
finish line.
line.
Hey, just you about to say it. I heard about to say it. Once you settle on perfect, then you give yourself this persona that there's nothing to improve on. I'm good.
Good, exactly.
There's always something to
And
get
that
better
is
at.
stagnancy, or if that's even a
Always
word.
something to get better
Yeah,
at.
it is.
But you are stagnant when you think that you reach a
Stop, you
of
feel me?
perfection.
Ain't
Yeah.
ain't no peak. You feel me? People say
Exactly.
reach for the sky.
There's never a peak.
Say you reach for the sky. You get to the sky, now it's something beyond you gotta
Exactly.
reach for. You feel me?
Mhm.
That's how you gotta look at life, bro. Keep pushing. You feel me? Keep getting better
Look
at
at
what
your
you
goal.
do. You feel me?
Mhm.
J. Cole said it best because he said people who would strive for money, after money you start seeking power.
Yeah.
That's when you start to see these greedy people in life who are just evil, because at
Yeah.
this point now they're looking for control,
Yeah.
like the influence. It gets to their heads. So, and he said the one thing that you can always strive for that you can never get enough of is love.
Yep, that's true.
You will never
That's
get
true.
enough love in life.
And-
Be very mindful about who you carry around you.
Yeah.
Invest. What was that? Did you see that video of the guy who asked people what they do with their cars?
Yeah.
And what do you call it? The guy was just like, one tip that I will give you: anyone you see who's willing to go with you from the bottom, take them all the way up with
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Value your people.
Yeah. Who starts from ground?
Be
and up.
selfish, but make time.
Yeah,
if
that's
something is
true.
important to you, you're gonna make
time
time.
for it. Exactly, that's true. That's true. That is very true. I completely agree.
Yeah.
No, that was word. I hope y'all taking notes. I hope you have a notepad, a notebook, or something,
Hope
because
something resonates.
No,
Something
exactly.
clicks.
I really do hope that you guys found what we were saying edifying, and like, you know, she learned something from us, because we're learning. You know, we're what, 20, 19. We're young and we're learning.
Good on you, man.
No, like, kudos to
I didn't even know he was 19
Exactly.
before we started filming this. I was like,
but kudos to you. And not a lot of guys take the you know, initiative to take time and learn themselves. And I noticed though, and maybe I'm wrong, but a lot of athletes are
only
on their,
know ball. That's it. Ball. That's it.
and inside their mind is nothing.
for this.
But you are edifying yourself. You are pushing yourself. You are growing. So it's like, no, I'm proud
I
of
ain't
you.
gonna lie, to defend my athlete.
He was like, hold on.
to defend my athletes, I feel like you gotta have that. If you're not saying you can't edify
No,
yourself,
you're right.
Yeah, of course.
but you gotta have that mindset
That's
that
true.
like it's either this or bust. You feel me? Because being an athlete is a lifestyle. You feel me? Those people that
That's
make
true.
it as professional athletes,
true.
like you feel me? Them people like they live, breathe. You feel me? If you go watch somebody that vlog or somebody, they really wake up,
That's true.
train,
They're-
wake up.
they're-
you
No,
feel me?
I'm
Discipline.
inspired.
Nothing
You're
better.
athletes. Kobe?
Of course.
That's all they
Yeah,
do. You
yeah.
feel me? So if you got that, you feel me? That push, that drive, that basketball, football, golf, whatever you play. You feel me? Buzz down on that.
Make
You
it
feel me?
your
Keep
life,
going
yeah.
for that. If that's really what you want to do professionally in
No.
your life, if that's your purpose,
That's true.
You gotta live
I was
that.
just about to put- Yep.
We
You
only
gotta live
say
that.
that because we've seen, I don't know if you guys know, there's another similar like talk show like this called I Am Athlete.
Oh,
and they
yeah.
also have the I Am Women. But a lot of the athletes when they're with their wives, they talk about that where at some point they realized that it couldn't just be all about them and about their sport, because when it reflected back into their personal life, they
Everything-
weren't filling
Yep.
into
Yeah.
these
Yeah.
areas, and the women were left, I'm supporting you,
Yeah.
I'm supporting the kids,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
doing this, where do I get my cup filled? And
Yeah.
there was a
imbalance,
an
yeah.
imbalance.
Mhm.
So I only say that because sometimes
It can.
I just
yeah.
and again when
Gems, y'all. I'm so proud of both of you guys. Thank you.
dropping.
Love you guys. But so to wrap it up, the last thing that we're going to do, I have 4 questions for you guys. You're going to answer them in one word or one phrase. So keep it brief, keep it short, and then we going to close it out. So first thing is best advice for yourself to go into the next year.
new year, new me.
There's no way.
Nah, that's how everybody said though. But best advice for me in going into the new year: keep going. Want me to elaborate or something?
No.
No. That's a good one.
Yeah, keep
Keep
going.
going.
That's simple, but it's good. You, Sydney?
It's now or never.
I like that. It's now or never. Facts. For me, I think it's I saw it today, that's why I'm gonna say it, but it's gonna be okay. I think that's something that I need for the next year.
Why'd you sigh like
Backstory, I'm not gonna get into it.
But I was it's gonna be okay. That's the advice I'm gonna tell myself, to you guys. It's gonna be okay.
Thank you.
Next question. One word to describe this year.
that?
Different.
First last time.
Mine's different.
Different. That's what you described.
Yeah,
This
different.
year?
It was
I'm gonna
different.
challenge you to use another word. That's too basic.
Try again.
Well, you going to me talking about that thing. I thought that was I thought I ate.
No, try again.
Okay.
I was lucky trying to give myself more time. But one word to describe my year was I'm gonna say Humpty Dumpty.
What the hell is that?
And you not gonna explain?
That one?
I thought we said one word. But nah though, it was ups and it was downs, you feel me?
Oh.
That's nah though, I basically meant by that was like it was an up and down year, you feel me? But
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, you feel me? I
Got
still
it.
made it.
Yeah, period.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna use a word similar, but I was gonna say him down. I was gonna be like, get up, because I
Yeah.
got up.
Mm.
It was truly inspired by and then Sydney made me realize, no, Kayla, every year that you have fallen, every moment that you have fallen this year, you've gotten up. And I was just
That's
like,
one thing I would
that
give
is
you.
true. That I would pat my back, yes.
Fall down 20,
But
get up 80.
Yeah. Period. That's the strength I was on this year. You, Sydney?
I'm like scared of what I say next. I feel like I'm still not. I'm gonna disappoint.
Yeah. Like, different.
Choose you.
No, see what you always told me. I think that was
Try.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was the year of try for me. That was my theme for this year. Was
Yeah.
try.
And I think you said
That's why I say it was different, because I did something different.
Okay, I get it.
I would say I was very much like, I learned a lot this year about myself, and those same things are going to apply into next year. So I tried this year and it got me off the ground. So
Yeah,
now I'm like,
yeah.
okay, let's see what more you can do. So next year,
Yeah.
let's get into it.
What is the theme for yourself next year?
Don't say it.
You said that's it? What you say?
I said don't say it. I thought somebody would say New Year, New Me.
Oh.
I would say action.
I like
Like,
yeah.
yes!
Y'all on the same thing? Wanna see- That's lovely.
Like I said, it's now or never. There's no no, going back, action. Let's
Yeah,
make it
that's
shake.
true.
That's
I
my
like it.
saying. Make
Yeah.
it shake.
Make it-
That's my new saying.
yeah, I like
I
that.
always say that. I'm like, I'm gonna make it shake.
I like that.
We're gonna
I
figure
like
it
that,
out.
Period. Make it shake.
Make it shake.
You want me to go to bed? Give you some more time?
Yeah.
All right.
Make it
So
shake and bake.
for me, for me, it's shine. That is my thing. No way, because I did a lot of this year. I did a lot of back end work. I did the inner
Behind
work,
the
behind the
scenes.
scene work. Next
That's
year
my year
is
now, yeah.
shine.
Yeah.
Now, whatever I did,
It's time to come alive in the
Exactly.
nighttime.
But we having a good time. Though. I'm gonna slow it down a bit though.
Mm-hmm.
My
theme for next year.
my theme for next year is gonna be take initiative. You feel me? Take control of your life. Take control of my life, basically. You feel me? Step out of the shadows. Do what I need to be done so I could be successful. I feel like we all, in a sense, procrastinate. I do, and I feel like my next step for next year is I really gotta, step my game up. You feel me? Take initiative. Grind more than I'm already grinding right now.
Period. Love to see it. Love to hear it. And I wish only the best and the success for next year. So I pray and hope that you guys get the desires of your hearts.
Find the desire of your heart.
Right?
Last purpose.
No, for real. Find your purpose next year, guys. Find your purpose.
Or at least get on the path towards doing it.
Find your purpose. Let me stop. But last thing is one takeaway from this year that you can apply to the next.
I got mine.
Go.
Trust thyself. Trust thyself.
Yeah.
You doubt yourself, everyone else gonna doubt you.
That's
Be
true.
confident.
That's true. That's true.
Again, I'm a person where I'm people motivated. I watch people personally. I know a lot of people won't do that. They're saying, oh, well, that's just me. And that's what they...
Yeah.
Again, like we were saying earlier, like the real reason is you. Why is this happening to me? Reflect. Look who's doing what you want to do. What are the steps that they're taking? What are the things that they do? Who do they hang around? What hobbies do they participate in? Like, trust yourself to be what, if you believe you're this person, trust yourself to be that person. Show up as the person you want to be.
That's true.
You have to have confidence to do that. So confidence, trust yourself. It's gonna be hard, but trust yourself.
That's true. One takeaway from this year: you are stronger than you think. You are stronger than you think, because a lot of times when things happen to us, in the moment, no, you're ready to
let it go.
Let it rip. Earth was cool.
Yeah, I'm out. I've had enough.
I had enough. Call it quits, but
whole time you just started.
Exactly. And it doesn't. No.
Sorry. Oh my God.
And it doesn't get any better. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't mean to dismotivate you, but it doesn't. So that's why it's good to, keep in mind that. What did I say?
You're stronger.
You're stronger than you think.
And everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, and everything's gonna be okay.
I feel like one thing I learned this year, I can take it to the next. Keep proving them wrong. You feel me? There's a lot of things you go through.
Sorry.
There's a lot of things you did this year and you felt like people doubted you, feel me? People think you couldn't do it, you feel me? And just carry that same mentality into next year, you feel me? Once you keep proving people wrong, you feel me? Not even, bro. Just keep proving yourself right.
Yes.
I feel like that's what it is. But don't worry about what nobody talking about, bro. No matter what, you can tell you garbage, you can tell you this and that. Like, really worry about what you got going on. Prove yourself right. You know you can do it, just keep doing it, you feel me?
If you believe it,
then it is done. Guys, thank you so very much for coming today. I love you guys. I will bring you guys back to the outlet because clearly...
Comment down below if you want to see us again.
No, for real.
If you enjoy seeing our faces, if anything connected with you,
going on here,
please share.
Just might, yeah, share, comment.
I'll probably reply.
No, I'll probably
on my own account. I'll probably look back at the video like, oh, you like that?
You liked it? All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Like
no, for real.
You like that?
You like that? No way. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below.
So you telling me you made it this far, you ain't subscribed yet?
No, for real.
Now we got beef.
You done made it this far, you ain't subscribed yet, bro?
Did you learn anything?
It's a big red button right under this video that says subscribe.
And the little
bell.
Ring, the little bell. Ring that bell.
Subscribe, man.
Exactly.
Show love. Like, share, you feel me?
Cannot wait for all the topics, episodes that's coming forth for next year. Stay tuned for more. Don't forget.
This was good?
Exactly. Wait for next year. There's more.
Keep proving them wrong.
There's more. Period. Keep proving them wrong. There's more.
Trust.
Follow Sydney on Instagram. Her thing will pop up
at
on
Sid
here.
Lowe.
Period.
2 D's. LOWE.
Period.
Sid Lowe.
Period. Let them know. Follow her. Follow June. Young, one king, right?
Yeah.
period. Follow Young One King, and then follow me at KXR Renee. Follow The Outlet Talk on Instagram, and follow, I think that's it. Yeah, follow us, guys. Stay tuned.
Follow us. Stay
Thank you
tuned
so
for season
for
2.
watching. And I had a great conversation.
Subscribe,
This
bro.
was great.
This was great.
You know, we're gonna beat you up
Beat you up.
if you don't do it.
Julie's
Did we
coming
mention
for
you play
you.
football?
Exactly, he's coming for you. Period. You don't subscribe, he's coming for you.
And I'm right after.
Period.
When you see her, you see me. When you see him, you see
me.
You gonna see me. We're a mess.
No, clearly, but thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment down below. Love you guys. Bye.